Um, I also had a bunch of questions from acuff79 on YouTube. Sorry, I'm reading from my book over here. Um, she said, I think it's a she. I didn't check, but she said, what would you say to someone who is on the fence about having weight loss surgery? What are the, if any, negative things that have happened since surgery? What is your favorite part of losing the weight so far? First of all, to anyone who's on the fence about surgery, there there's a reason you're on the fence. If you're on the fence, then that means that you're not completely sold on the idea, which means that committing to it is going to be a problem. You can't be on the fence. You have to be like, I have tried everything and this is my last shot. I've got to do this. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So if you're on the fence, I would say you're not ready. Um, I've said this many times before. I do not recommend surgery as the first option for losing weight by any means. It needs to be a last resort because this is a lifelong commitment. And while I have absolutely no regrets about what I've done, it is a lifelong commitment, and it's something I am willing to take on the lifelong aspect of it because I've reached it as a last resort, because I've tried everything else. And I would rather be healthy and skinny and have to measure my food for life or have to take vitamins for life than not be healthy and skinny. So for me, it was not a negotiation, well, should I do this? Or so if you're on the fence, find out why. Figure out why you're on the fence, because if you think that you can lose the weight naturally, make some lifestyle changes, not diets. If you read my most recent Berry post, do not go on a diet, make a lifestyle change for yourself. And if you want to go and work out and try and get all of the weight off that way, go for it. In fact, one of my good friends, John Evans, lost a tremendous amount of weight the old fashioned way. I think he was down, last time I checked, he's down 200 pounds in 10 months, which is insane. I'm so happy for him. And I'm actually going to be meeting with him like 2 weeks from now, I think. And just, talking to him and kind of getting his perspective on things. So that should be really fun. But if you think that that's still an option, go for it. If you're on the fence because you're nervous about surgery, I understand that. That's completely understandable because I was terrified. I was like, I really want to do this. I'm so excited, but oh my God, it's surgery. What if something bad happens? So I completely understand that. But if you're on the fence because you don't know if surgery is right for you, it's not. At least not yet. You've got to get to that point on your own. There's nothing that's going to force you to feel okay about it. You just kind of have to get there on your own. Then the negative things. Now, me personally, I have had one of the easiest experiences of this surgery. Like, for the longest time, I was like, did they even do this surgery? Because I feel great. I have not had nausea. I've had no vomiting, no diarrhea, I had a tiny bit of constipation, but that was like only once, and then it was gone and it was fine. And they were like, we kind of expected that. So again, everybody is different. I have some friends at the clinic who ended up getting a blood clot, and it was like a whole bunch of things. And so everybody is different. For me, there's been nothing negative at all. One time I made salmon and it was so delicious that I ate it too quickly and then my stomach hurt afterwards. But that's the only negative thing that I can think of. So yeah, for me, there have been no negatives, only positives. Which brings to the next question. What is your favorite part of losing the weight so far? My favorite part is waking up every day and feeling my body shrink. Honest to God, feeling it shrink. The other day, I interlaced my fingers together, and it didn't feel like my hands. It felt like someone else's hands. And I was like, what? How are hands getting skinny? How is this? I mean, I get it because, you know, you got chubby fingers. But, I mean, this is skinnier than they were. And it just like blew my mind because all of the sudden, something I've done all the time, interlaced my own fingers, and suddenly it feels like someone else's hands. And I will, I mean, like I can feel parts of my body are smaller. I'm more flexible. I can, you know, do something now that I couldn't do the other day just because I don't have as much mass around that certain area. It's that is probably the coolest thing, is just feeling my body shrink. So I'm really excited to feel more changes about that. Hello, Oliver. Say hi to the people. Don't mind my dead flowers by there. Say hi to the people. Yeah. Anyway, that's all the questions that I got. At least within the last 30 days. I didn't really go back any farther. I'm sorry. If you have any more questions, anything else that you want to know, I'm an open book. If I get enough questions together, I'll do another Q&A video. But for now, I'm signing off. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.